to WVU Medicine Weirton Medical Center Sports Friday.
Good evening, everybody, and welcome to the WVU Medicine Weirton Medical Center Sports Friday. I'm Bill Phillips. This week marked the penultimate week of the regular season for Ohio and week 8 for West Virginia. And tonight we have highlights of at least 15 games. So let's get started. Steubenville Big Red entering the night 5-2 and 5th in Division III, Region 11, hosting 3-5 Erie McDowell. Fred Hetherington, the all-time great baseball coach, honored tonight. How about Santino Haney? Wide open down the field. Great catch by Scurry for the touchdown, 7-0. And James Turner, he's in for the touchdown, 14-0 Big Red. And how about Colton Henderson? Colton Henderson picking him up and putting him down. 85 yards later, it's a touchdown for Big Red. Big Red on top, 21-0. Want some defense? Here we go. Braden Edwards climbs the ladder, high points the football, picks it off, and then Santino Haney says, you know what? I'm going to go to Scurry. He's going to find him in the back of the end zone for the touchdown. Big Red rolls 36-13. There's a look at that final score again, 36-13. Next week, Steubenville Big Red wraps up the regular season at home against Wheeling Park. It's our Bordas and Bordas Friday Night Rivals game of the week. It'll air at 7 p.m. on Charge. Now on Charge, that's over the air at WTOV9, and it's 9.3. Comcast Channel 1169 and the WTOV9 digital platforms will also be featuring this game. Should be a dandy. Wheeling Park, ranked 8th in West Virginia, Class 4A, hit the road to take on 7-1 Butler, Pennsylvania. And we start with this. Jed Hunley. The eye into tip drill. Interception. Hunley looking to bring it back. Spins down to about the 16-yard line. In the red zone early, a couple plays later, Jay Bordas gives it to Isaac Sands, who goes off the left side, 4 yards, makes it a 7-0 game in favor of Wheeling Park. Later in the quarter, Patriots on the move again. This time, Sands finds the corner of the end zone, gets to the pylon. It's 14-7 Wheeling Park. Then some defense. How about this? Ronski Hines, the pickoff. Owen comes up with the INT on the sideline. We go to the scoreboard to take a look at your final. 20-13, big win for Wheeling Park over Butler, Pennsylvania on the road. Well, you want some more big games? We've got more big games. You know who has a big game for you? Rob Metzger. We're going to take a look at this one. Wintersville tonight as 8-0 Indian Creek, welcomed in 5-3 St. Clairsville. Sports Director Rob Metzger was at Kettlewell Memorial Stadium for this one, and he joins us live in the studio with the highlights. Rob, I hope that was enough of a build-up for a huge game.
Absolutely. It was a big-time game going down to the wire. Indian Creek coming into this week 5th in Division IV, Region 15. That was one spot from a top 4 bye in the playoffs. St. Clairsville ranked 10th in Division 5, Region 17. Let's check out the highlights from Kettlewell Memorial Stadium. It was St. C jumping ahead, Hunter Orem and the Red Devils in front, scoring first in this one. In fact, they would lead at the half 14-0. Ollie Muley takes the handoff, works his way in. So it's 14-0 at the break. Second half, early on, Sam McLean fires to Nico Jacobs, and he avoids the tackler, and he is in. It's 21-0 Red Devils. Looks like they might pull away, but here come the Redskins. Gavin Pinal bounces it outside. Little stiff arm. More like a big stiff arm. He's in for the touchdown, 21-7. Into the fourth quarter. Pinal again. He's in, 21-14. And the comeback would continue. Later in the final frame, Bruce Mazer. He's in. We're tied at 21, headed to overtime. Exhale, Coach Connor. The Red Devils get the ball first. McLean steps up and runs it. First down inside the 5. Redskins defense looking for a big stop here. Looks like they've got it, which would bring up third down, but they're going to get a new set of downs, are the Red Devils, after the flag is thrown. And then they would get into the end zone for the go-ahead score. And then on Creek's chance, incomplete. And that's how it would end. St. Clairsville in overtime, a winner, 28-21 over Indian Creek. Red Devils wrap up the regular season against Cambridge. Creek heads to Edison. Tonight, the Wildcats and Caddis against Harrison Central. Pick it up in the first. Nolan Hott fakes the give, throws left side. Evan Kimberly, touchdown. 13-6 Wildcats. Now under 4 to go in the first half. Brady Heyer and the Huskies. Downfield, Lance Smith grabs it. Touchdown. Extra point good. 13-all. Skip ahead late third. Heyer, Jacob Quito. Harrison Central in front now. Great catch in the back corner of the end zone. 19-14. Early fourth. Edison at the Huskies 34. Brett Hellier gets around the edge and he gets in for the score. We're tied at 19. 4.5 minutes left. Hott gives it to Hellier. He is going to shuffle through and he is headed in for the touchdown. 39 yards. Edison goes for 2. They're up by 8 and then some defense to seal it. How about a pick 6 for Hott and the Wildcats as they win on the road at Harrison Central. 35-19. I'll be back in a bit, Bill, but let's go back to you.
Rob, thank you very much. Now we shift gears to our Bordas and Bordas Friday night rivals, where 3-4 Brook traveled south to face 4-2 John Marshall. Jack Hillgrove was on the call. He joins us now with this big rivalry game from the Wheeling Content Center. Jack, take it away.
Bill, thank you. Yeah, and big-time stakes on the line in this one. Both teams, Brook and John Marshall, on the outside looking in at the 16-team playoff field in West Virginia Class 3A. John Marshall entering the night 17th in the classification, Brook 20th. The 57th all-time meeting between these two rivals.
Homecoming in Moundsville tonight. Congratulations to Zach Wells and Gracie Harmon, homecoming king and queen at John Marshall 2025. The Monarchs struck first in this one on 4th and 10, a 25-yard passing touchdown from Caden Knapp to Xavier Wells. Monarchs up 7-0. The Bruins would tie it though. Corey Maynard with 20 seconds left in the first quarter. A 3-yard touchdown ties it at 7 after 1. To the second quarter we go. To the air again, Knapp to Kane Martin, 17 yards. 14-7 John Marshall, 5:28 left in the second quarter. And then it's Dalton Cooper from a yard out to make it 21-7. John Marshall up by 2 scores in the half. Third quarter, Ty Sperringer after a long Michael Gibson kickoff return to start the third quarter. Sperringer goes 21 yards into the end zone. Brook cuts it back to 7. But on the ensuing possession, John Marshall, a 10-play, 73-yard drive, capped off by Wells' second receiving touchdown of the night. John Marshall goes up 28-14. And then in the fourth, Martin on the ground gets around the corner and goes 11 yards to the house as John Marshall wins it home.
35-14, the final score for John Marshall, their first win in this rivalry series over Brook since 2022. Live here inside the Wheeling Content Center, I'm Jack Hillgrove. Bill, let's go back to you.
Jack, thank you very much. More highlights to come, including Barnesville's big test against West Virginia's top-ranked AA team, Independence. Up next, Toronto looks for a win. Win number 8 hosting Buckeye Local, plus Steubenville Central, a key road game at Conotton Valley. All that much more coming up on Sports Friday. Welcome back to Sports Friday, everybody. Toronto sitting 6th in Division 6, Region 23, entering tonight with a 7-1 record, hosting Buckeye Local. 7-1 Toronto coming in, and Cade McGrath says, let's get on the board quickly. Direct snap, fumbles it, but Drake Boucher is there, and all of a sudden, the ball's in the end zone, the ball's a touchdown. 7-0, Toronto. Then Michael Henry says, you know what, I'm just going to flip it to Brady Fair. He's gone. Great speed down the sideline, breaks one tackle, and he is in for the touchdown. It's 13-0 Toronto on top. Now Boucher takes a handoff. See you later. Down the numbers and into the end zone, 20-0 Toronto on top. Buckeye Local looking to set up a pass, and it is picked off. Toronto's defense showing up big. This would lead to a McGrath touchdown. Red Knights win it. We go to the scoreboard. The final, 44-8. The Red Knights over Buckeye Local. Panthers take on Harrison Central next Friday, while Toronto wraps up the regular season at Brownsville, Pennsylvania. Now it's time to unveil the nominees for the Plumbers and Pipefitters Local 495 Play of the Night. You have 3 choices to vote on. How about this one? Ollie Muley. Ollie Muley. That would prove to be the game-winning touchdown against Indian Creek. Play number 2, Union Local on offense, Brody Perzanowski. Just running past everybody. 75 yards later, he becomes the Jets' all-time leading touchdown maker with over 40 touchdowns now. Play number 3, Bridgeport's Ja'Kai 3. How about this? Just bouncing off of tacklers on his way to the end zone, 58, just running people over. 58 yards later, he is in for the score. So go online, go to WTOV9 and vote for the play of the night. You can vote for play 1, play 2, play 3, and just stuff the ballot box. Vote early and often. Vote as many times as you like. We'd like to see you vote early and often. 3 great plays to pick from. Now time for another quick timeout. More highlights on the way, including Wheeling Park's trip to Butler, PA. Already took a peek at that. Up next, homecoming at Union Local, plus the big Barnesville showdown with West Virginia's top-ranked AA squad, along with Cameron Monroe Central highlights and much more. Don't go away. Welcome back to Sports Friday, everybody. A Buckeye 8 battle in Belmont County between Bel Air and Union Local. Sports Director Rob Metzger rejoins us now with the highlights. Rob?
Thank you, Bill. Union Local 6-2, 8th place in Division 5, Region 19, while the Bellaire Big Reds, they are on the outside looking in, sitting 15th in Division 5, Region 17. Remember, top 12 get into the postseason now in Ohio. Homecoming at the hangar, your homecoming queen, Morgan Emery. And now to the football. The Jets on the board. Colby Carpenter, 52-yard touchdown pass. Max Duncan behind the defense, and then takes the defenders with him into the end zone for the touchdown, 6-0. Third quarter, Big Reds down 13-0, but Michael Dipple connects with Quinton Scott. It's 13-6. And then Bellaire on the comeback trail. Dipple keeps it for 3 yards out. We're tied at 13. Fourth quarter, and the Jets give it to their all-time leading rusher. Good call, Brody Perzanowski. 70 yards for the touchdown. Jets lead 19-13. Bellaire down 25-13 now. Trying to make something happen, but Blake Butkus, big defensive play, pick six. Jets seal it there. They win on homecoming, 38-13 over the Big Reds. Rivalries ahead for both teams next week, including the Jets taking on Barnesville, who took on West Virginia's #1 ranked, undefeated AA squad, Independence. This game at Marietta College, and the Patriots got a little taste of Trey Tolliver in this one. Back and forth first half. Check out Phoenix Graham, wide open behind the defense. Touchdown pass. This game is tied at 21 at the half, but the Patriots of Independence making the trip up from Raleigh County, already with a win against Martins Ferry, take control in the second half, and they remain undefeated, doubling up Barnesville, 42-21. That is your final score. Next week, Barnesville visits UL for the battle for the Milk Bucket. Bill, let's go back to you.
All right, Rob, thank you very much. More cross-state action now. West Virginia Class 1A, 6th-ranked Cameron taking their 4-1 record up against 3-5 Monroe Central. In the first, Cooper Howell running away from everyone after he runs through traffic, 7-0 Monroe Central. And Howell, he would strike again. Touchdown there makes it 14-0. And A.J. Rudder, 21-0. As the clock runs out at halftime, I'll throw some tight end to Corbin Farnsworth. Seminoles 28-0 at the break. They win it 28-6 over the Cameron Dragons. Next week, Cameron visits Bridgeport. Monroe hosts Shadyside. Those two teams met tonight in Tiger Town. Bulldogs visiting Shadyside. Tigers' Jaden Johnson sprints his way into the end zone, responding to what was a 10-0 lead for the Bulldogs. Bulldogs increase their lead. Ja'Kai 3 passes to Braylon Lewis in the end zone, bringing it up to a 17-7 score. Late in the third quarter, Shadyside's Jaden Johnson takes the ball 30 yards, just makes it into the end zone with a diving finish. The last score of the game brought to you by the Bulldogs of Bridgeport. And how about this? Is one of your Play of the Night nominees, Plumbers and Pipe Fitters, Local 495, Play of the Night. Ja'Kai 3, off tacklers all the way down the field, 58 yards later. He's into the end zone for a touchdown and celebrates the eventual victory. We go to the scoreboard to take a look at it. The final 24-21, Bridgeport with the victory. Still to come here on the WVU Medicine Weirton Medical Center Sports Friday, we'll have another look at the local Union 495 Plumbers and Pipe Fitters Play of the Night. Welcome back to Sports Friday, everybody. We head to Columbiana County, where 2-6 East Liverpool played host to winless Weir. The Red Riders looking for a win. Rakeem Abercrombie. Ooh, makes the stiff arm. Let's go. Down the sideline. Then he's just going to run away from people. 14-6 East Liverpool. Then Misash Harris goes in. Touchdown. 20-6 East Liverpool. Amir Baker. Direct snap into the end zone for the touchdown, 26-6 East Liverpool. But don't count out the Red Riders. Matt Greer flips it to Isaiah George, and he is gone. 26-13, still a ball game. We're again. Greer. Oh, yeah, there we go. The Howland for the touchdown, but it would be a little bit too late. East Liverpool would go on to the win. This one, 26-19, your final. East Liverpool with the victory over the Red Riders. Now it's time to unveil the nominees for the Plumber and Pipefitters Local 495 Play of the Night. Hannah and Nathan paying close attention because they are going to go online like you and vote at WTOV9.com. You have 3 choices to vote on. Play number 1, St. Clairsville in overtime against Indian Creek. Indian Creek undefeated. Ollie Muley. Ollie Muley. That would prove to be the game-winning touchdown for the Red Devils of St. Clairsville. Play number 2, Union Local. Brody Personowski. Just let it, just soak it in. 75 yards of greatness. Down the sideline, Union Local Jets. Becomes the Jets' all-time leading touchdown leader. Play number 3, Jakai 3 says, I'll take it. I'm going to bounce it outside. I'm going to step through a tackle. I'm going to step through another tackle. I'm going to run someone over here, step through another. Oh, and then he's gone. Wow. That's a big-time play. Hannah, Nathan, you both have tough choices to make as you vote for the Plumber and Pipefitters Local 495 Play of the Evening. Where can you do that, you ask? WTOV9.com. And remember, vote as many times as you like. Stuff the ballot box, everybody. Play 1, play 2, or play 3. Nathan is over there feverishly voting. I think he just voted for everybody. When we come back, we'll wrap things up on this edition of Sports Friday. Don't go away. Hannah, get your votes in. We'll be back right after this. Welcome back to Sports Friday, everybody. Big game tonight in the Division 7 Region 27 picture. And we begin with number 4, Canot Valley hosting number 12, Steubenville Central. Top 12 get in. Rockets up 12-8. Gavin Haney, watch this, takes the kickoff, makes a man miss, and he is off to the races, and no one is going to catch him. It's 18-8 after the touchdown. But here come the Crusaders. Matthew Sprockai with the touchdown pass to Matty Jones. It's an 18-14 game. Later, Kyron Busick scores, and it's 21-18. Central on top. Third quarter, Crusaders driving down the field. Sprockai keeps it 27-18. Pride of Braybarton Boulevard. Now how about this? Caden Leggett to R.J. Higginbotham. Higginbotham puts on the moves, and he's gone. 27-24, but Central answers one more time. Sprockai again. Keep it on the ground. Crusaders salting it away. Crusaders pull away in this one. We go to the scoreboard to take a look at a big win in terms of playoff points. 48-30 Steubenville Central. We're done, everybody. See you.